guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, so we're going to pick up where we left off. Now it is going to look a bit odd because this previous data that I've been doing today, it went on for about an hour and a half and I didn't realise, so and then my phone cut out, obviously the battery went, so lots of little trauma. So I will be cutting part of that video and collecting it with this, okay? So, yeah, that's all I can say right now. So be ready, it's going to cut in and start now, okay? So this is Devon. Oh, Devon, I remember you. We was one of my originals as well, weren't you? Anyway, Merry Christmas, BFP. Keir Starmer has given British citizen status to a non-Egyptian terrorist. Yes, I've heard. And he's letting him into the UK. This man hates white people and what he wants to do to them. And it is all over the internet that he does. Will this cause the end for Starmer and Labour? And will the man be deported by Nigel Farage once he is in power? What will be the outcome of this Egyptian guy? He's not Egyptian. Even Egypt don't want him. See, told you, shall we all go move there? Eh? They appreciate us. Not even they want him. Starmer's done the Egyptians a favour. I love Egypt, me. It's a lot safer than here. Will the Egyptian... no, what will be the outcome for this non-extremist man? Now, it is careful to say, and I only thought about this the other day, that, you know, there'll be Muslims watching my show. Well, the law abiding, they don't deserve any stick. You know, you can believe in what you like. I believe in the universe and spirit. You know, there's not a thing about it. So if you want to practice Muslim, then that's fine by me. It's all the illegals, okay? We're getting confused with illegals and extremism as well. So, you know, we have to be kind to people. Not him, though. What will be the outcome for this Egyptian guy? They know exactly what they are doing by allowing him to come back. I told you, didn't I, as well, about Shamina Begum. She'll come back. Oh, yes, she'll come back. Everybody said, no, she won't. Yes, she is. It's happening. Will this cause the end of Starmer and the Labour Party? No. We're stuck with it. Stuck with it. Is Reform the next government that comes in after Labour? Yes, I'm getting a yes here. But I'm super confident about Advance UK, so well said. Still get Rayner. Will Rayner be a better Prime Minister than Keir Starmer? No. She'll do more damage as well with legislation. They don't care, do they? They just care about themselves. But even though this is going on, guys, I think we've gone a bit dark, so I'll just put some light on my face. Even though all this shit's going on, they can't defeat us. We're not going to go into civil rest just because they want us to. The fact that we know now that's what they want, you know. And war, well, you can stick me in the army. I'm not going to pick up a rifle. I'm not going to shoot it. You can shove it in my hand. You can court-martial me. You can send me to military prison. Don't care. People will not pick up a gun and shoot. And they know it. What happens to Camilla when Charles dies? She is known to have friends in high places within the media. Has she had anything to do with the awful stories about William and Catherine and their children? I don't believe she has, you know. Everybody goes, oh, they'll kick her out and this, that and the other. I don't think so. I think she's been a good wife to Charles, and she's been okay, you know, as a female figure, I'll say, to William and Catherine. They like her. Has Camilla been acting against William and Catherine? Yes or no? No. Pleased to say. No. I mean, they'll disagree on things, you know, and they don't always agree, but no, right now. I don't think Camilla's ever put her foot wrong where these two are concerned, and she didn't with Harry. It was Harry's resentment and anger that has caused this ruction. I don't think Camilla will spend a lot of time overseas. She likes to go now, doesn't she? How does Catherine and William see Camilla? How do they feel about her? Made her dad happy. Made her dad happy, okay? 3 of Pentacles up. So, no, she hasn't. The men who have been going over to Calais to sabotage the boats and find out what is happening in the camps are going back in January to amp things up and stop the boats. Will they succeed or be stopped by the French and the British government? Well, they're trying now. They're threatening them with arrest. Threatening them. France are threatening to arrest them. I think they've arrested a couple. And for what? For what? Criminal damage on bloody illegal boats. I think what is going to happen is questions will be asked why it's us that are volunteering to go and ensure our own borders are safe, and why aren't the government? Why aren't the government? Now, as far as I know, these guys have been quite successful in what they're doing. So let's have a look. What will be, what will happen with these guys that are trying to save our country? It's the way to go. And guess what? We're all going. I tell you what, I'll go on the ferry and get over there and I'll pick up a pair of scissors and stab them boats. Not the boaters. More and more. Oh, right. It draws attention and it makes their power even more. Okay, so we'll be going over. I can see loads of cars queuing, beeping, going over. Can't wait to get to Calais. Don't you worry about them, they're going to be fine. And you know what, as well? I mean, I love them. They're willing to go and get arrested and face potential prosecution and jail. Really? I think the world would have something to say about that, don't you? Hope you had a good Christmas and wishing you all a happy new year. I wanted to know why you wanted to know the age you die. So I could prepare myself. So I didn't have to wonder if it's next year or this year. I needed to know. So, and I know. 67. My mum died at 67 as well. I needed to know so that I can plan my life. And, actually, it just so happens that my grandson, I go after his 18th birthday and close to his 19th, and that makes sense. And then, obviously, my latest diagnosis as well. I worked that out, and that time's out quite right as well. Well, if it slows down, otherwise I could be in trouble. But just because I'm at stage 3, nearer the stage 4, doesn't matter to me, because I could have a lung transplant or I could survive on dialysis, or unfortunately it seems to be both kidneys, not one. So it all kind of makes sense to me, I don't feel that bad about it. I knew something was going to go wrong with me, so at least I know I'm at peace. And anyway, I came into life this early, came in at 26 weeks. So, you know, the one thing I do feel is that when you've done everything you've had to do with your life lessons, okay, then you go, and that's it. So I've been trying not to do everything, so that, you know, the journey's over and I can go. So I'm trying not to learn all the lessons, but yeah, for me, it's a comfort. Now people ask me and say, oh, you know, how long will I live? How long have I got? What age will I die? You don't really want to know. You don't want to know. Honestly, you think you do, but you don't. Because when I tell you, then you're going to spend every bloody minute of the day worrying about it. So for you guys, it's best not to know. But for me, I'm honest, and I like the honesty from the universe as well. So I'll be disappointed if but you know, it could be a death like, I mean, I could die and then be brought back to life. I'll be pissed off if they do, like, but, you know, what about dementia? I might get dementia at 67, you know, and not remember anybody. Well, I don't want that either. It's just wasting away. Just take me. So, yeah, so that's why it is that I know. But I tell you what, I don't ask about anybody else because it scares me. The answer would scare me if I asked about any family member, okay? I mean, obviously, knowing that my mum was so poorly, and I got warnings about my grandma, but my grandma was 93, you know, she did well. My mum was young, and she didn't do well. So, yeah, so that's why. How do I feel about it? Not frigging bothered. Squeeze as many holidays as I can get. And will digital ID actually go through, despite the fact said it's already been hacked? I got with digital ID that it won't, but, you know, I could be wrong. Let's have a look. Will it go through? Will we be forced into digital ID? It's certainly something to move forward to. So it's not something that comes into place. But I imagine within 7 years, the problem with digital ID is not what it stands for. It's the fact that it can be abused. It can be, you know, everybody's thinking about this social scoring system and stuff like that. So that's why people don't like it. That's why we fear it. I don't think it'll be successful. And I think in 7 years, well, they definitely won't be in, will they? So they can do what they like. They can do what you like. So that's digital ID. When it comes to facial recognition, well, you know, I read somewhere that if you put a dot there and a dot there, the camera can't get your face. So yeah, look it up. Look it up. I mean, not that, you know, I just think to myself, well, I've got nothing to add, and I'll be honest with you, this digital ID is nothing new, because the DVLA have your licence and photo, your passport licence and photo, if you claim benefits or your pension, or you need a national insurance number, or you have a hospital appointment with that number. Everybody has that ID anyway, and when you go onto certain sites, you know, I think for, oh, I don't know, what is it? They say submit your ID. I mean, that was for prescriptions, that. Submit your ID, make sure you know, you're over the age and stuff. So I just think it's more concerning about what the government would be using it for as well. So if you hadn't have those fears and uses and that it could be, you know, taken out of context, then I have to say, more or less, your life's already on digital ID. But what happens is, all these organisations, and I know this because I worked for the DWP, so they have a centralised system, and all information, any changes, flag up. So your DVLA will come in, you know, if you're working and you're paying tax, that comes in, notifies the benefits agency that you're working, you've got an income. You know, there's all sorts as well. I mean, now for your bank account, oh my God, it wants to know the far end of a farce. What goddamn is it of their business what I'm spending my money on and giving it away to, you know? It's got nothing, but they want to know if you're making a large purchase, are you giving it to family, transfer into your own account? You know, I just pick other and then put, what is it? MYD, mind your own business. Or sometimes it's MYFD. Well, they don't know what it means, do they? But I still put it. Oh, there. Honestly, none of your fucking business. That's what I say. Right, anyway, come on, let's get on. There'll always be a way around things, you know. There'll always be a way around things. So, yeah, people have hacked the government. You need to hack Starmer's emails. That's what you need to do and show us it. And when will we get our free speech back? Will we get our free speech back and when? When? So I get less than 3 years. Less than 3 years. Because whatever damage has been done now. Excuse me. It's so dark in here. Just give me a second. Well, that's a bit better. I think I need some brighter light bulbs, you know. Thought I'd sit on it elegantly. Well, where was it? Three of Swords. So, Three of Swords reverse. So we're getting still finding our way. Still in the next less than 3 years. Less than 3 years. I think actually from March. No, not March. Begins with M. I'll stick with, you know, we're not going to be happy about things for the next 3 years, but it will start to improve after less than 3 months from now. So you'll get the hope and everything. And you know what? If we just ignore them and continue, you know, they'll have to back down in the end. But, you know, you make it so that it's an army, not an individual. And why can't Harry divorce if she lied about her age in marriage certificate? She didn't lie, she's telling the truth. So I know there's a lot of people who would disagree with me, but she's not lying. She is telling the truth about her age. Like I say, you know, sometimes not everything can be correct. Now, that's my opinion, okay? That's my opinion. But I have done readings on it as well, and she's the age she says she is. And did he really know her age? Yeah, of course he knows her age. She had a driving licence before then. A union card for acting before then. The year of the school she went to before then. I'm not being funny, but I used to hang around with older people as well when I was school age. Has she ever hurt them kids? I'm going to say yes. It doesn't have to be physical. You just look what's going on. But let me have a look. Has Meghan hurt those kids physically, I think is what you mean. I don't think that she has hurt them physically, but I do feel like being in a prison has caused it. So I get like Archer with a little mark on his eye. So he could have run into something, you know, a bit careless and stuff while she's been busy. But I don't believe she's physically hurt them at all. I really don't. Meghan is bad-tempered and nasty. And yeah, she could be slapping people. But at this point, I don't. I think it's something to do with a car, though, and a journey she'll take. That's what she'll hurt them with. Okay, let's ask her. Let's be really mean. When Meghan dies, will Archie grieve for her? No, because by then, he won't have seen much of her at all. He won't get involved. I think he'll be young anyway, so what about Lily? Will Lily be upset when her mother dies? No, how will Lily feel when her mother dies? She will become Harry their second, you know, wanting to know questions, answered, blah, blah, blah. Archer grows up fine, okay? He's with the royal family later on. But Lily, she's more difficult, okay, because she's a mother. Even though it's just behaviour, it's nothing to do with genetics. I mean, we all know that she didn't give birth, but the nature over nature thing, yeah. Will our PM be removed from office by his party due to the pressure received by Australian people? Thanks, lovely. Will the PM be removed by office? He's got a certain battle on his hands, so, you know, this guy is going to find that people are taking or trying to attempt to take legal action against him. So this is a battle. Whether he wins it or not, I don't know. If you're either from Canada or Australia, I've got, I think it was the Albanese guy, he'll go. People will stop listening to him in the end. Hi BFP, hope you had a wonderful Christmas and good luck in the new year. Oh, thank you. In our solar system, we have planets that have not yet been discovered. If so, how many, and will they eventually be discovered? I've got a right story about the moon. Have I been going on about the moon not looking right? On my next video, I'll tell you all about it. Will we discover more planets? So there's a problem leaving our planet to go elsewhere, yet we don't give up. No escape. Right, something goes wrong here. Oh, you've just put on Mars, haven't you? Oh, you got the moon in there as well. Oh my God. Might have to tell you about the story, but we're going on a bit long now. Are we? Right, I'm going to stop on that question, okay? And I will be straight back in a moment. You're getting these videos today regarding Dare to Ask, okay? So don't worry, I'm not missing anybody out. But we've got, what is it, War and Peace on here. Only joking. Only joking, Devon. And yes, I'm going to pick up where we left off. I didn't realise I had so many questions still left. I only thought I had a few. I thought we could, you know, do it, but then I picked on this reading and I thought, oh my God, there's loads, so let's get it sorted then. Okay, so we're picking up where we left off. So, Divin, hi BFP, hope you had a wonderful Christmas and good luck in the new year. Thank you very much, and I did actually, it was lovely. You don't have to have money, you just need your family or friends. So, in our solar system, do we have planets that have not yet been discovered? If so, how many, and will they eventually be discovered? Oh, let's have a look. Funny that, because I've been saying about the moon not being right for several weeks. I've been going on it. I said it to you, I said it to my daughter-in-law. Well, she's into all the you know, the moon signs and all like that, so she kept saying, oh, it's because it's a crescent moon. And I was like, nah, it's something else. Anyway, I'm looking down on something. I won't do it now. I'll do it on the next video. But my grandson, who is 4 years old, I've got a right story, and it includes the moon and what I was saying. So anyway, we'll just stick with yours. Yeah, of course, there's loads of planets to discover. There is. Let's have a look. Is there more planets to be discovered? And how many? Oh, we're talking infinite. Infinite. It just goes on and on and on. The universe is a construct. What do I mean by a construct? It's constructed. We're not meant to go too far, okay? We're not meant to go too far. And there is an issue with the moon. And I'll do a full reading on that because it just won't leave me alone. Won't leave me alone about this moon business. But anyway, will we discover more moons and not moons? Will we discover more planets? And how many? I see pointless battles here. Look, it's endless. That's what it is. It's endless. It's infinite. save your energy. So that could be things behind the sun as well. We did mention with 3AI Atlas that I said it was a comet. If anybody's trying to make more of it, you know, that's more for them. It's either a comet or a construct from our governments. Will Elon put people on Mars to live? Well, I'm not going to say Elon, okay, because in years and 100 years, obviously Elon is not here. But I will ask, will we colonise Mars? Will people live on Mars? Odd. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. You've got the Eight of Cups reversed. Well, so they feel unable to walk away, but we're not giving up and no escape. So I think the plan is for Elon is saying that this, you know, Earth will die out. You know, this planet will be no more, like non-existent. Could be by comets, could destroy ourselves. You've got nuclear, so you've got all sorts. So I think it's his ambition, but it won't be realised in his life, not in his lifetime. And with certain people, without Elon or a few others, no, I don't see it. I just don't see it. Anyway, how do they know that a meteor isn't crashing into Mars? You know, that it's all dust. I mean, Elon's not giving up. But do you know what? I don't think it is to colonise first. I feel it's to mine. Is it to mine? Do they want to mine? Does Elon want to mine the Mars? They'll soon realise that this can't happen. They'll soon realise this can't happen. We're not meant to. How does the universe feel about us colonising Mars? And before because I'm getting a woman, I was right. It's the Queen of Wands, me. Yes, there'll be great changes. So you think Mars is stable for now, and they'll soon find, really, when they do research, if they get there, that it's not for us, we can't do it. How does the universe feel? Well, I've just said it's a construct. Is it Elon Musk's? So I'll try a different deck. Is it Elon Musk's attempts to colonise Mars? Is it genuine? No, it's. Do you know what? There's some kind of virus on Mars. A virus, it would cause illness and sickness. I also feel as well that he thinks, you know, he doesn't get to do it because he'll be he won't be here, that's for sure. So it's seeing the future and where you want to be, but you know, you get taken out, and I kind of feel he gets taken out, whatever that means. We are not going to colonise Mars, and certainly not in our lifetime as well. I think there's some kind of plaguey virus on Mars. So, no. I think he dies before his dream wishes ever get realised. But what about AI? Can't AI colonise us? You know, can AI help us move to another planet? We're not meant to, okay? So these guys can say all the bloody like it. It's reckless, you know. Maybe something happens with Mars, you know, and they decide it's a bad idea. That's what I get. It's a bad idea. They don't know everything. I think what they know is not enough right now. Not enough. Will we go to the moon and start mining? So when you say we, it's not us, is it? But I have got a thing about the moon. I will bring it up on my next video. Actually, I'll do a read on it. I've been promising you that for a couple of weeks now. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? I will keep going on about it. The moon don't look right to me. The moon don't look right to me. Well, that's a sure sign too. Look, and my grandson said something really, really strange. Well, we'll go to the moon and start mining it. I think we're already there, hon. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. So that's better than Mars. When will we be given free energy? We do get free energy. Free energy is available now, but obviously, you know, no one wants us to know about it. Trump's going into energy with fusion. Now, isn't it funny that I've said about energy in the Ukraine, you know, the fuel, nuclear fuel getting brought into the Ukraine through Poland and somewhere else. And I'm like, we're doing something, but that moon don't look right to me. So I'll leave that part and do a read on it tomorrow. When will we be given free energy? Will we be given free energy? When? If I say we're not ready for free energy, okay, I'm getting the Four of Pentacles. So you got under 4 years. But I'm getting calculated risk. So I think this is something that they're working on. It would be strongly opposed by as well. All those trillions made from energy. Good for us, not good for the elites. So we're going to have a problem there. But I do feel in the future, yeah, energy will be a priority and free. Well, it won't be like gas though from your oven or, you know, electric with the light on. I can't explain it. It's probably like gas and electric on Wi-Fi or something, you know, where you can just tune into it anywhere. And I really do think it's that. Will Bill Gates be stopped from buying up farmland across the world? And will he be made to sell it back to the countries he has bought the land then? Very clever question that. Let's have a look. Well, Bill Gates would be taken to task and dealt with for buying up land. Not in his lifetime, okay, I'm getting their Six of Wands reversed. Not in this lifetime, not in his lifetime. And people are suspicious, obviously, of why he's doing land grabs and everything. But this is actually not Bill's land, because it gets passed from him to somebody else. You know what they're doing, don't you? It's all about data. So the energy, they will need to create energy to fill this data for AIs, you know, quantum computing and all like that. That's what he's buying it for data centres. Massive. Well, massive means you have to have a whole shitload of energy than we've got now. So yeah, they are going to be working on the energy, and it is, I believe, for data mining, you know, to build these incredible data things. And I think one of them, as well behind the scenes, like Elon Musk, they know this, so they'll be looking to do it from the moon. They want to get the, it's close to the sun, they can harness the sun power. I mean, these idiots, our government, who said about sun dimming, they can't even tell the truth on the CV, never mind dim the sun. So I believe that's what it's all about. Is it about mining for data centres? Yeah, here we've got unreliable sources, you know, for energy. So they need to, that's what it's all about. Energy, data, energy, data. And they're building these places already. Bill Gates is going to lose everything. How evil is Bill Gates? On a scale of 1 to 10, universe and Major Arcana being at top of the list. I knew that was going to say that. Major Arcana is a grade 3. He's evil. It's not that he's evil. He's misused his power. He's abused his power. He's abused his position. He's certainly abused others as well, if you read, you know, the reports, right? But, you know, but yeah, he is. I mean, his wife left him. I'll tell you how evil he is. It's about, this is medical with being pregnant. So it's expectant mothers. So something's going to come out. This has already happened. It's in the past. This isn't the future. It just gets exposed in the future. All these things he's done to women. Mother Earth as well. Should have been taking care of Mother Earth, but he hasn't, has he? No, he's been abusing his power. Will Bill Gates see the light and do good in the world? Will he? Yes or no, universe? What's in the card? Yes. 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 Okay. Yes. He will. What brings his turn around? You know what? You can be a bad person and a good person all at the same time. You know, we're all flawed. He's definitely flawed. Does he eat the fake meat and the modified crops that he wants all of us to eat? I doubt it. Let's have a look. Does he? Do you know what? I think this guy is just going to turn things around. It's as if he's having some kind of epiphany, a change in his attitude, a change in his behaviour. I wonder if that's because he gets diagnosed with something, you know, terminal illnesses can change your mind on things, you know. But he's done something awfully wrong with nature, and he's done things awfully wrong with expectant mothers. Could be milk powder, it could be food, I don't know. But there's something as well. And that's what they'll say is evil. Is Stulvin, so this is Anna Mittendorf. Ah, bless you. You've been around for a while as well, haven't you, Anna? Bless you. Do you know what? I won't remember names just off the top of my head. But when I see them, they have a ring of familiarity. So don't be offended if you've been a long timer and I ain't said out. It's because, well, it hasn't come to me yet. Is Stephen Colbert coaching Harry Mountbatten Windsor on public speaking? Oh my God. Stephen Colbert. Is Stephen Colbert giving Harry lessons on public speaking? No, Harry's got a mentor who knows what he's doing. So, you know, all Harry has to do is, and many speakers, you know, have and many operatives as well have, is, no, this is all written for Harry. This is written for Harry already. But they all have like acting skills and stuff like that. You think Harry, you know, should have had the acting skills and then he wouldn't be as stressed out and unpolished as he is. No, I don't. But I do feel like somebody knows what they're talking about is helping him. What have I done? Hello, BFP. Oh, the Braff. Oh, I remember you and all. Oh, my God. You're all coming out the woodwork. Anyway, hello, BFP. Will Harry ever kick his drinking and drug dependency for good, not just temporary? Will he? Nine of Pentacles. Yes, he will. He will. He makes a plan and he sticks to it. So what I would say is, like, with normal people, you know, don't have any personality disorders or trauma or hang-ups or whatever, anxiety, stress, it's not a big deal to them, is it? I don't drink anymore, rarely. I tried to have a baby shower at Christmas and I had to. So when he finds peace, when he finds stability, when all the anxiety and the stressful crap that he carries around with him, when that goes, he uses drink and drugs as a crutch to deal with his feelings. He doesn't know anything else, okay? I mean, in the UK, I remember being young and you had to be out on a Friday and Saturday night because otherwise you'd miss everything. And that's how we felt, and was getting drunk and stuff like that. We're still going to work and doing our jobs like, well, you won't be able to get away with that in this day and age. But yeah, no, I don't think he'll sit up and that's it, you know. It'll all stop. It'll all stop because all of a sudden he will put his children first, and he'll understand that somehow the penny will drop for him. Have I missed anybody? No, I haven't. Okay, so we're nearly at the end. All right, well, I've got story time. Okay, story time. I've got something to tell you, and it's about the moon as well. Yeah, so I've been going on about the moon quite a lot recently, only to myself, and I even said it to my daughter, and she said, oh, it's a crescent moon, this and here. But I'm one of them, I think I've told you before, I'll notice something, but it has to keep happening before I really take notice, okay? So this moon just doesn't look right to me, so I'm going to stick with that. It doesn't look right. And also, I've had my book and I'm manifesting, you know, I'm learning all about it and I'm journaling it, see what happens. And there was a couple of things. Anyway, granddaughter, 2 years old, she wants this ball, so I put it in her lap. And my grandson said, Nana, what's that? So I said, it's a crystal ball. You can see the future in it. So he said, can I have it? I'd like to see the future. So I thought, oh, I'll just indulge him. Oh my God, I was absolutely floored. He grabbed the ball, said, oh, Nana, there's a moon. It's behind the universe. How the hell would he know what the universe is, right? And I'm psychic, but I never discuss anything like that. Never sees me work or, you know, what. He knows I go on the telly sometimes. But he doesn't understand it. So he said that. And then he said, I can see Freddie. Well, I've got a spirit guide, Freddie. We all know about Freddie, don't we? All know about Freddie. He's on my channel a bit. So anyway, but he had a spider that was called Freddie as well. So I said to him, so I didn't say anything. And he just straight away came out with, and it's not Freddie the spider. Then he said something, like, he said, I can see two nannies. Well, that's my mum and my nana. Not my grandma, but those two, they work with me all the time. Then what was the next thing? All after another, I just remained silent. I thought, I'm not saying anything here. Anyway, it just so happens that in the last few days, I've been looking at moving, you know. I've been in my home for 30 years in the same area, but I kind of feel like I've outgrown myself and I'm ready to go where, you know, where I live. It's just sleepy town village, you know. It's nice, it's safe, it's everything. But I just thought, you know, I'm ready now to go to a place where there'd be like a town with a market, you know, a bit busy, some restaurants out like that. So I've been looking. But one of the stipulations that I have is that I must have a south facing garden. That's what I've got now. That is a deal breaker. I don't care if a house needs doing up or anything, but the garden, that's all I had. And guess what he said? No. And he got real excited. He said, I see a house and a garden. And after that, he stopped. I mean, it only went on for a couple of minutes. Honestly, I was absolutely shocked. I was thinking, no way at all, Jose, that this can be, you know, right. But I couldn't believe it. Well, it's everything I've been writing about and journaling as well. And I couldn't believe it. Like a couple of days before, I wasn't even here. So, and he wouldn't know that I've been on Rightmove and Zoopla looking for somewhere. And I actually considered there's a place called Beverley. It's got a train station, so, you know, it's got a train station. It's got loads of restaurants, bars, market, even a town mayor, I think. So, yeah, I was absolutely floored. So I pulled a card after they'd gone downstairs to see Grandad. I came back up here and I thought, and I asked if it was true. So I got the Emperor reversed because I've been trying to manifest. So it said I was doing it wrong. Then he gave me another card that I can't remember. But I asked if my grandson was psychic. Oh my word, he got the star spirit all around him. He wasn't even scared or anything. He just came right out with it. And I just couldn't believe it. So what stuck with me was the moon is behind the universe. Don't you think that's an odd phrase? The moon is behind, you know, and I'm talking position. So I'm going to read on the moon because I'm absolutely convinced that what I'm seeing isn't the real moon. And I know that sounds crazy, and it is, and everything I do say sometimes sounds crazy and out there, but I really believe I'm onto something with it, so I will do that reading for you tomorrow. But yeah, I was flabbergasted. And I'll be honest with you, I thought, am I influencing him? Have I said something, you know, that would make him see it? But he don't, he comes out with random stuff all the time. Not like that, though, and not about seeing the future. And he wasn't scared neither. But what happens is, will this, you know, go into adulthood for him, you know? Will he have that gift? And I got the death reversed, which is it gets knocked out of you. He'll be told not to tell stories. Why are you saying that? All the kind of things that they said to me when I was a kid. So now I actually understand what my mum meant when she said, when you was young, the things you used to come out with was something else, you know. It was like guidance, to be fair. And I kind of felt that was a message from the universe saying, all right, you're not getting it wrong with the manifestation, but let us just reassure you about things. So yeah, I mean, it was cracking. Told my son, and I was like, I did have to say to my son, I went, I'm not saying it to be attention seeking or a drama queen or anything. I said, I'm telling you what he said. I went, and I'm also going to tell you that he is a storyteller. So when he's telling you things, listen, don't say why you're saying that, because I used to do the same. When I was younger, I was convinced I had a sister, and I used to tell people, I was only a bin, and I used to tell people that she was my sister. We was on a horse and cart with my dad. Not my dad who I was, you know, not my dad now. And I used to say that, and that we crashed and we died. But that was a former, like, that's a reincarnation. But I was forever going back to it and saying things. My grandson does come out with things. So I told my son, I went, don't you be telling him off. Don't tell him not to do something. Don't tell him, you know, and just let him be. Let him be. Because his storytelling and the things he comes out with, I won't even go into it, but anyway, his storytelling is talking about his past life. And when I say my grandson can remember to being 1 year old and telling me what we did, what we said, what was done, is absolutely right. And I used to think to myself, either he's got a photographic memory, or he knows things, you know, knows things that nobody else could. And he's talking about his past life experiences, because he does come out with some corkers. He's not a liar. He's not a liar. He just tells you the stories, and at first you think, where's that come from? What's that on about? Anyway, bless him. So yeah, as he grows older, that no doubt his parents or anybody else's teacher is, you know, spirit again. You know, they'll leave him be for a while. Well, it either should be nurtured but not taken away, because it is his feelings, you know, feels everything. So yeah, I was like, oh my God, it's jumped. Because my lad said, oh, was I psychic when I was a kid? I went, no. You was full of emotions and you felt sorry for people and you was empathetic. You was an empath, but you wasn't psychic. I went, that skipped to my grandson. So yeah, that's the story. So we'll see what the moon has to say for itself tomorrow. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed these Dare to Ask as well. And I'll be back tomorrow. What is it? For 1 week. Show up and close cleanly. Okay, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.